Chicago on our bicycles?
Oh. Well, let's get in the car.
Let's do it. Oh, am I driving? You should drive.
Yeah, I'll let you drive.
I'm a terrible driver. Car's locked.
Hey, Jewel, we can totally leave the city on our bikes. Remember we ride to Three Floyds every year? 40-mile bike ride, straight down south out of the city? Why don't we do that instead?
We could. Unfortunately, Three Floyds had to close. So they're closed due to coronavirus. They closed down their brew pub. So unfortunately, we normally would bike in there. We would go with a group of friends and we would like sit down, have some drinks and eat, and then potentially bike back, but really we get on the metro to go back.
Yeah, that's usually 4 flat tires later. Remember you get flat tires every year?
My bike is the worst. I have a road bike. I used it for an Ironman. I mean, it worked, but now it doesn't. Like now I get flat tires like crazy, which sucks.
It's time to get rid of that thing.
Yeah, we need bike shopping. If you have any good suggestions on where to get a bike in Chicago, send it to us. We'd love to. Comment below. Tell us where to get a bike. What about you can bike over to that other one, which we need to switch over to, because Three Floyds is opening. I said maybe in a couple of years, but not right now. But you can bike to Two Brothers. I don't know if they're open right now. Do you know?
I imagine they're opening in next week or so. Now that coronavirus is over.
Not really. But out west. They're out west. And I think it's around a 30 to 40 mile bike as well.
All right. Well, we're not doing that today. So where are we going?
We could bike around the city.
We did that on Sunday. Let's do something else.
Yeah. We biked like 12 miles and we found $20 on the side of the road. So what'd we do?
Free dinner, pot belly.
Put it back in the economy.
We do our best. Help small businesses.
Kinda.
What's the number one thing you want to do when you leave Chicago?
Ooh, when I leave Chicago, get on a plane and go somewhere.
Well, we're driving. So where do you want to go if you drive out of Chicago? If we're not going to Three Floyds or to the other brewery.
Well, 2 weeks ago, we went up to Warren Dunes up in Michigan.
Yeah, if you've ever been there, it's actually a really cool place.
Yeah, and they have beaches open, total social distancing, nobody was close. We went on a trail for what, hour and a half? 2 hours? I think it was like a 2-hour hike. It took us an hour and a half.
It's a very different trail than we're used to. It was all sand, so you could do it barefoot for the most part. A lot of it you could do barefoot.
Barefoot? Oh, we did not do
people doing barefoot.
Oh, really?
But otherwise, I had to like dump sand out of my shoes like 3 or 4 times so they kept getting filled up. So wear shoes that do not let sand in.
Yeah, I had like water kind of shoes, which was not smart. There's like holes everywhere and so much sand got in, and I was constantly taking my shoes off and dumping them. Yeah. Here's a picture of the dunes. Goes here, maybe comes here, maybe goes over there. I don't know. It's popping in somewhere. Yeah. But yeah, the Warren Dunes are only like hour 20 it took us to get there. And there's no traffic leaving Chicago right now. There's nobody driving anywhere, so the highways are wide open, which is so nice.
Yeah, definitely.
And then where'd we go last weekend?
Last weekend we went hiking again at the, can't remember the name of it.
We went to Indiana Dunes.
Oh, that's right, Indiana Dunes.
So Warren Dunes from Michigan, Indiana Dunes are an hour away, or 51 minutes actually, and the way back it only took 51 minutes, which is like no traffic at all. And actually I know the metro goes there, so if you're comfortable going on the metro right now, you can actually take the metro if you don't have a car as well.
But you can get from the metro to the dunes itself?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. How did you find the trails there?
Well, so first one, you can see it here. We did this trail hike, or sorry, a stairs hike. It was stairs hike. So it was supposed to be 250 stairs, but we did backwards. So words to the wise, if you do the trail at West Beach, I forgot what it's called.
I don't remember either.
It was 250 stairs, and we started backwards. So basically it was really easy because we only went up like, you know, an eighth of the amount of stairs, and the rest was all downhill, like ending on the beach. But apparently you're supposed to walk toward the bathhouse and then onto the beach, and then you'll go up all the stairs. Starting 250 steps up. He's got it.
Yeah, but the thing is, there's no trailhead when you're on the beach telling you to go up on that trail. So you basically just have to wander until you find it.
You have to find it. There's lifeguards. There was 2 lifeguard stations. I think we passed 2. That's not a great tip.
No. Out of the bathhouse, turn left down the beach, keep looking right. Don't look towards the lake because there's no trail to the lake. Look to the right.
But there's also a beach there. So you can also lay out. If you saw some pictures in the news on Monday, Memorial Day, it was crazy crowded, not social distance. But we went Saturday, Memorial Day weekend, and it was totally fine. Everybody was 6 feet apart. We went to West Beach. So that's something to think about. There is other beaches at Indiana Dunes, and there's part that's called like Indiana State National Park, which the whole thing is the dunes.
Right.
But we went to like the closest part you get to from Chicago. So like the furthest west
right.
you go to from Chicago, and it was empty. So maybe that beach they were referring to was the one in the park, or maybe it was West Beach, but it's Memorial Day. So maybe don't go on a holiday. Like don't go on the 4th of July, but you can go 4th of July weekend if it's a weekend this year.
Yeah, and it was also a really clear day, so we got a really great picture of the city of Chicago from that beach. So basically straight across the lake, and you'll see the beach. And then what was the second trail? Remember we had to wade through all that gross, disgusting, mosquito-infested water because the trail was flooded?
Oh, yes. Tolston Dunes Trail. Well, we're starting on Tolston Dunes Trail. It's supposed to be 2.9 miles and it's supposed to take about 2 hours. It says moderate to rugged hike, but we've just run into some other visitors and they said it's flooded out about a half mile in. So we decided we're gonna go for it, take an adventure, and if we can't make it, we'll turn back.
Yeah, that was cooler because, well, it sucked first because I didn't want to do it because I had good shoes on. I didn't want to get all wet, but Jewel just, as usual, just goes full steam ahead and trudges through the water.
It's flooded out, but just trying. That's how deep it is. See how it goes. Success. We have gotten to flat ground. We are making our way up. Those others gave up, but we did not. We're making it on the trail.
Like, I'm finding a way around this. So I didn't find a way around on the way there, but on the way back, I was able to. So we didn't get wet on the way back.
Down here's the water, but Jay's found another trail. So we're gonna try and go this way. Just kind of parallel along to the water. Yeah, that was better. We're about an hour into our hike right now. Out in the middle of nature. Feels great. It's a nice cool breeze. We're away from the city. We're looking for deer. We've seen a lot of deer tracks.
Came across a toad.
A couple toads.
Hi, toad. Our first piece of nature, besides birds.
Can you make a noise while it jumps? No, it's just trying to like tail hunt. It's nice to be really secluded. Total social distancing from coronavirus because, as we mentioned, the beginning of that trail was flooded, and so since we waded through that, nobody else is coming through it. So we know we're 100% out here by ourselves. And so if you're on a couple's quarantine like us, you know you're alone.
And then mid-trail, remember there was that floating bridge we had to go across because that too was also flooded. So Jewel gets on it, it's about to start. It starts sinking on her and she starts running. She's American Ninja Warrior!
Do you guys watch that show? We don't like watch that show normally, but I love that show. We just catch glimpses every once in a while of it. Have you ever tried Ninja Warrior? Like they have those gyms, was it like Sky Zone or one of those jumping gyms, and they have like a whole Ninja Warrior section. Oh my god, it's so hard. I think I'm so strong, and then I do those things and I am not strong at all. By the way, this is like the first day I put on makeup during quarantine. Like, is anyone actually wearing makeup? We're not leaving our house. For the most part, we've been going hiking, so I've found no reason to put on makeup. Are you guys putting makeup? Comment below. Tell me.
I actually combed my coronavirus haircut. High and tighter on the sides.
I did that.
And she ain't touching the top. What do you think? We'll post the video later. We're actually doing the third coronavirus haircut.
Oh, third? I'm doing another one?
Yes, you are.
Oh boy. Okay, well what else? Like getting out of the city has been so amazing for us. We had 6 weeks straight of just being in our plates in the city and we were getting so antsy. It's really helped on these hiking trails. You walk around the city and it's tough, right? There's so many people down here. We are trying to avoid people and keep 6 feet apart. So we're going onto the sidewalk, onto the street, completely avoiding people. And I'm like turning my whole body so that
she's ducking into alleys and doorways so she doesn't have to cross people's paths. It's kind of hilarious, actually.
thinks I'm crazy.
I turn around and I'm like, where's Joel? Where's Joel? And then she just pops out from behind a doorway.
Getting out, it's so nice because both dunes, completely social distance. There was no one on the trail. Like, it was great.
Yeah, no masks required for hiking. It was pretty nice.
True.
Felt like a little sense of normal.
Yeah, Chicago for sure. If you go inside anywhere, or if you're somewhere you can't be 6 feet apart, you need a mask on, which is good for everybody. So what else can you do getting outside of the city?
Oh, we camped twice.
Yeah, you can go camping. Yeah. So you can be like us, who legit camped in people's backyards.
Because we wanted to stay socially distanced.
And still see people. So we didn't want to be in their homes. So we camped once up in Michigan and once in the suburbs of Illinois. Why would suggest knowing the people here at the park camp in their yards?
I think campsites were closed up until like last weekend, or they're opening now. So
I think
you have to camp in your friends' yards.
Building a fire via headlamp.
Yeah, I think May 29th, they officially open campgrounds, maybe. So check that out. There's links for like Illinois state parks for camping, and there's close places in Wisconsin and Indiana, Michigan as well to go camping. So find a friend's yard or find your own way out.
Yeah.
Or your backyard, do it backyard. Like, you could like literally set up tent in your backyard. Just not sleeping in your bed, right? It made such a big difference.
But the last 2 weekends have probably been the best 2 in the past 9 weeks, with us being able to get out of Chicago, get outside, do some social distance, hanging out, and just being outside, hiking for an hour and a half, 2 hour camping, felt like you were back to normal,
It felt like vacation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it felt like we were like traveling and doing something, because we would go on camping trips sometimes, so it felt like vacation.
Yeah.
We hope you got some tips out of this for getting out of Chicago and being out in nature and getting some freedom still during COVID-19 time. If you watched this video all the way to the end, comment below with, let's go with a red heart.
Also, if you have any ideas on what else we can do to get out of the city during this time, comment below as well. We'd love to hear your thoughts.
We're totally open. We'd love to hear it. So if you want to see more videos like us, from us, subscribe below. If you want to click the little bell, it will alert you every time we post a video. And like this one, see more.
Yeah. Summer's here. Try and get outside.
Peace.